Let's do something a little bit different here today, guys. Omar Correa wrote and asked this question. What's a decent ratio for subscriber and non-subscriber views? Great question. Typically, you want to see around 15 to 20% of your subscriber base actively engaged in each video that you publish. Perhaps you've seen here at Video Creators that is not the case, and I'm going to share with you one of the biggest mistakes I've made so that you can avoid making this mistake on your own channel. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, and it is Thursday, time to do some YouTube Q&A with you guys. I've already answered your Q, but what is this big mistake that has led to here at Video Creators? You see, I got 100,000 plus subscribers, and each video gets somewhere from subscribers within the first week of publishing. It gets somewhere between around 5,000 views or so, maybe sometimes closer to 10, but even so, that is like 5 to 10% instead of the 15 to 20%. Why is this audience so disengaged? And what mistake did I make? There's two things. Number one is that, let's just put this out there, is that for DIY channels, how-to type channels in general, the subscriber count is a lot lower because a lot of people subscribe because they found one video that was really helpful, but they're not subscribed for entertainment purposes. That 15 to 20% of your subscriber base to views on every video is typical for entertainment channels, but on more informational based channels, people tend to subscribe to just kind of see what comes through, and then they watch a video if they feel like it's relevant to them and something that they're trying to learn. They don't watch every single video like they would an entertainment based channel. So that's one thing. That helped me feel a little bit better, right? But here's the big mistake that I made, okay? So my target audience are you guys as hobby YouTube creators, right? And so my assumption was false going into this about understanding my audience. I assumed, right, that most creators would start here, using my kid's whiteboard, and then they would just start their channel and they would kind of just grow like that over time because they would be persistent and they would keep working at it, right? And so I felt like I'm going to take a creator from here and I want to help them move all the way up this way as much as I can through each of the videos that I do. And so I thought this was a great idea because a lot of my subscribers are coming in at videos around this area where there's, how do I get YouTube views? How do I get more subscribers? What kind of camera equipment? So like a lot of that foundational type of stuff that beginner YouTube creators are looking for. And then I just assumed that they would keep growing, but that is not the case because here's the big mistake I made. I actually did not understand my target audience that well at all. It's really important for you guys to do this because here's what actually happens, right? So it doesn't actually go like this. Most YouTube creators, it actually goes like this. They start and then they fall off. Some of them keep going and they go up like this, okay? So that's a more accurate portrayal. So I get a lot of subscribers right here, but then they start realizing how hard it is to grow a channel. They started because they were super excited, they were really inspired by their top favorite YouTuber, and they said, wow, if that person can do it, then I can do it. If Shay Carl can be a popular vlogger, then I can be a popular vlogger. If PewDiePie is that way on gaming, I should be that way, And so they start that way, and they go up, and they give it, they subscribe to Video Creators around here, and then they realize how hard it is, and then they just drop off completely. And a much smaller percentage of creators actually push through this dip down here in order to get back. So the audience that I actually keep, which my understanding, remember I thought it was going to go like this. So there are some of you here, and those are like the 5,000, the 10,000 of you guys who are watching almost every video. You are right here, but it's a much smaller percentage than I thought it was. So here's what I need to do. Here's what I'm learning from this as I evaluate the target audience and what's actually happening with a creator's journey on their YouTube channel is that I need to either stick to two different types of content. I need to stick right here, the very beginning of the stage, which is people like how to get more views, how to get more subscribers, like the really foundational stuff. And I feel like YouTube Creator Academy really serves that really well. YouTube's own channel that trains creators and a lot of the stuff they're doing, I think that fits here really well. There's not a whole lot right here which is kind of more like the business side of YouTube. People who have gone past this, they've pushed through this dip, and now they're right here, they're a growing channel, and now they want to turn it into like their full-time income. They want to turn this into their business. They want to do something like bigger like that. And I don't think there's too many people targeting that group nearly as well. Now, to be fair, this is a much smaller group of people than right here. So if I wanted to grow a really big channel, I should focus right here. Not by really big, but I mean like big relative to this one, you know? And so that's what I need to do. Or what I need to do is I need to figure out how to help, you guys still understand, this is getting messy. I need to help creators figure out how to bridge this gap, how to motivate them, how to inspire them, how to help them push through this dip so that they don't subscribe because they're really excited, they figure out how hard it is, and then they stop watching video creators, my channel, and other content like it because they realize, oh, this is a lot more work and a lot harder than it seems. And so they're still active, they're still subscribed to my channel, they don't unsubscribe, but they're not actively watching content because it's not as much interest to them anymore because they're kind of bottomed out and not as excited about it as they used to. So what I am learning is that it is really important to understand your target audience. Who is it that your channel is targeting? Who is it that your channel is going after? So you don't make these types of assumptions that I made in the very beginning and the mistakes that now lead to this on my channel. So one, it is kind of the nature of the genre of channel that I'm in, but I don't feel like I want to be content with that and just say, oh, well, that's just how it goes. Like, I want to figure out how to solve this problem by either focusing here, or figuring out how to go across here. And I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of different stuff coming up here over the next few months on this channel, just to kind of see what you guys respond to, what's really helpful and valuable to you guys, where I can offer the most value, and all that stuff to try to figure out like really how to do this. So here's what I hear from you guys in the comments below. One, what do you think about all this? Because you are creators, like you are these people, right? But two, I want to hear how you understand your target audience, what helps you understand them so that when you craft your content, you can serve them as good as possible so that they stay engaged to your channel. The other thing to think about all this, guys, and this applies to any genre of channel, and myself included right now, I feel like I'm in the middle of this phase, is that most channels, when they kind of get to around here, they kind of feel like, or maybe a little bit past here, I don't know, somewhere along there, they need to start reinventing themselves. There's no top YouTube channel that exists that's the same now as it was when it started. That's even the same now that it was maybe like a year, 2 years ago. Each of these channels has to keep reinventing themselves, experimenting with new things. Otherwise, they become really stagnant, they become stale, their subscriber base becomes disinterested, and they become bored with the content that they're making, right? So I am a little bit scared, to be honest with you, to try to start reinventing video creators with 100,000 subscribers and millions of views coming in. And, you know, like, I don't really, like, that's a big thing. So if you're a small channel, that is the perfect time to experiment, get into a rhythm. I feel like I did that, but every channel, when they get up to start growing, they need to start reinventing themselves and risk becoming, what's the word, not insignificant, irrelevant, that's the word, yeah. So again, I'm looking forward to hearing all your feedback about this, both for this channel here at Video Creators and also what this helps you think through in your own channel. Let me know if you like, I'm experimenting with a whiteboard type of, stole this from my kids, I'm experimenting with a new type of format. Let me know what you guys think of this also. And this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Every week I do some YouTube Q&A with you guys. This one's kind of half Q&A, half kind of self-reflecting, and a little update on some mistakes I've made about my audience and things like that. So anyway, subscribe. I love helping you guys grow your YouTube channels and your audiences, regardless of where you are in this process. And I look forward to doing that with you more next week. So subscribe to get those videos, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.